Alright, 69-second summary for my new Butterfree deck, which features a coin flip attack, which means it's time for the return of my patented coin flip counter, which I totally don't use to try and show how biased BDCGL is. My favorite thing about coin flip decks is that they don't require any skill or knowledge, and if I lose, it's not my fault. With Butterfree, for a single grass energy, you flip 4 coins and deal 60 damage for each heads. And if at least 2 of them are heads, their active is paralyzed. Since people aren't relying on switch cards as much these days, continuous paralysis is really strong. Except you can't win with just Butterfree, so you need to add something extra. Unfortunately, there isn't a perfect partner, so I had to whack off with some butter. I've got defensive builds that run Handheld Fan to control their energy, Neutralization Zone to annoy the crap out of them, and Mimic You because PDCGL loves giving me terrible hands to start the game. On the offensive side, there's Brute Bonnet with Binding Mochi to try and take big KOs when you totally flip 4 heads and deal 240. Lilligant to increase the damage Butterfree deals by 20, and of course, Blood Moon or Saluna EX, because that card goes in every deck when people realize how bad their creation looks, like when I saw my son for the first time. So far, my testing with Butterfree has gone terribly because of horrible coin flips. If that happens throughout this video, it'll still be uploaded, as you'll be able to enjoy my slow descent into madness. It's a win-win for everybody. You remember that Metal Gear Rising game? It's time for some revengeance. Am I right, bro? All right, I should probably, set up for a TM Evolution turn 1, but we're going to be fine. We're going to get our rare candies. We're going to get our Butterfrees. It's Gholdengo. Gholdengo flips 0 heads every single day. It's the worst deck ever. Oh, crap. Okay, so Dudunsparce EX is not bad in this situation. And I can go for a TM Evolution this upcoming turn, which seems like a really good idea. So this is a TM Evolution turn. Oh my god, they actually have nothing? Are you kidding? Oh, this is, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Goodness gracious. All right, so let's go for some Earthen Vessels. Okay, so I think we just, I could go for Buddy-Buddy Poffin. Like, I could go for Buddy-Buddy Poffin. I could Dunsparce for 3 extra cards. I think maybe that's the safer play, is we just go Buddy-Buddy Poffin for a Caterpie and a Dunsparce. Yeah, we got this. PDCGL would never screw me over, right? Never. Never in the history of the world has PDCGL ever screwed me over. And I think we hold, right? We pretend like we invested in GameStop and we hold. And I think we hold off on the Bug Catching Set. And we just go, then we just go for a Butt Munch on the Metapod and the Caterpie. I believe that's the correct play here, is we go for the Evolution, we get a Butterfree and a Metapod, because they're most likely going to knock out my active. Watch me prize all my Butterfree. Okay, good. I did have one test game where I prized 2 Butterfree and 2 Caterpie and 1 Metapod, and it was like, really, PDCGL? Really? Okay, we got the coin flip counter on screen. We have 7 out of 20 coin flips are heads, so we are well below 50%. Okay, wait, can I do this? Okay, I don't have a calculator. My hands are firmly on my feet. 7 out of 10 is 70%, so we have 35% head success rate. Okay, now they're just trolling. Now they're just like, oh, you got a deck over there? Yeah, let's see your big deck over there, pilot. Okay, so this is goated. We are absolutely inside them right now. Okay, we go, I think we just go Rare Candy into the Butterfree, and then Arven. They have to be trolling, right? There's no way that they can't, they're playing a Gholdengo deck. They have to have something in there, right? All right, so let's go double Dunsparce. We don't need Budew. We don't need anything else. We did prize a Caterpie, which is unfortunate. I guess they're just, like, waiting for me to take a knockout. Okay, well, yeah, okay. So we only needed 1 heads, and we got 3. That's, you could have saved those up for later, PDCGL. You could have saved those for a little bit later in the game when I'm actually going to need 2 heads. All right. But I think Gholdengo is the perfect matchup for this deck, because Gholdengo, aside from the last one that decided to chuck in a copy of Surfer, hey, let's put in Surfer, there's a good idea. But if they have like 4 Gholdengo in play, And sorry, 4 Gholdengo plus like a Mew EX or something. Then Dunsparce is taking a KO. I don't think I'll get to a point where I ever want to use Destructive Drill. Like, oh my goodness, how do they have nothing? This is crazy. We got triple Butterfree and they got nothing. All right, let's do this. Let's Arven again, because they're not doing anything. They ain't nothing. And we do go for the Bug Catching Set. Just okay. Well, we shouldn't have done that. Okay, just go 1 for 4. Save up my luck for the rest of the game. My opponent's still here, so that means they think they got this. Okay, 2 and 2. Good. 50%. Just literally stay at 50% for the rest of the video, and I am a happy pilot. That's all I'm asking for, is just 50% the rest of the way. Uh-oh. What is all this? Oh, okay, professional streamer. Okay, there we go. Professional streamer. Okay, they got Fez and Skibidi. If they fill up their side of the field, then the Dunsparce EX will finally do something. It'll be the first time I've ever attacked with the Dunsparce EX. They do need to have 4 EXs in play for me to knock out a Fez and Skibidi, or I can just, guarantee a knockout on Gholdengo for game or something. So the reason, you're probably wondering, wait, you've knocked out 2 Gimmighoul, why haven't they just given up? Well, because they're facing Butterfree. Why isn't your opponent just giving up? Well, they're facing Butterfree. I think that might be one of the reasons why they're not too worried about their position here, is that I could literally just do 0 damage for the rest of the game. Okay, there we go. And I'm going to need my recovery here, which is fine. And I guess we give our opponent a handy. Press 1 if I should give them a handy. Right? Press 1 if I should give them a handy. Because if we just put all their energy on Fez and Skibidi, then that's really good. So they've made the classic oopsie of going for Fez and Skibidi. I'm going to have to get like Caterpie set up again, because again, we prize some not great things. Oh, I forgot to get energy. Whoopsie. I didn't realize we had 0 energy in hand. That's okay. We're giving the old rope-a-dope. Mods, timeout I am legend for as long as you could. Doublefoot, thank you. Oh, yeah, sorry. I didn't see that you redeemed that. So yes, we'll get I am legend out of here for wearing socks. That's an unforgivable offense. And they're not even subbed. That's even worse. Okay. Doublefoot's the most trust your pilot viewer of all time. Damn straight. All right, so I wasn't paying attention. Doublefoot was showing up. I got distracted by their name. So YouTube audience, if you're wondering, any of my misplays are because of my viewers. They're never because of me. And there's a chance I just never got anything, right? I could have used Iono and gotten absolutely 0 cards. I mean, I probably should have sent up the Dunsparce, but I believe, okay? I believe. They're going to, draw 2 cards? That's not going to be enough. I'm going to Iono them back to the Stone Age. Yeah, we're going to put that on the Fez and Skibidi. They're down, 2 Cypher Maniac? Oh, this is going to be great. We're going to Iono them into nothing and then paralyze them. Okay, that's step 1. All right, so let's put the TM Evolution there just so we don't have it anymore. And then Iono, we're going to get we're going to get 2 Dudunsparce off of this. Okay, that's not good. That is the opposite of good. We just need 2 heads. 2 heads buys us a lot of time. Okay, that's fine. Yep. Oh, we got 3 heads. See? We're almost tied. We're 15 and 17. I think we got this. Coin flip decks can be really devastatingly boring, and this is definitely that situation. But you came here to see me suffer with a Butterfree deck, and I'm actually winning. That first game, that was me suffering. It's like the Billy Talent song, This Suffering. That was me. They wrote that about me playing this Butterfree deck 20 years ago or something. But just, why did they have to do Metapod so badly? When this card was first revealed, I read this wrong, and I was like, this is one of the greatest Pokemon cards ever made. And then I realized I read the last word of the attack wrong. If that damage is 60 or less. If it was during your opponent's next turn, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks if that is 60 or more, would have been the greatest Pokemon ever made. But it's 60 or less. That would have been That would have been cool. Like if they just gave us like a 60 hit point Metapod that said, you know, prevent all damage that is 70 or more, that would have been hilarious. Or even 80 or more, right? Because we have that Dreadnought that's 200 or more. Who the hell's out here squawking their Billy? No, you don't have, oh, they don't have the energy. We are so inside them right now. Okay, well, there's a Super Rod that I guess I have to use. ABC, thank you for the gifted sub to Focus the Beast. Okay, so how much do I believe in the heart of the cards right now? I think I just have to go for it, right? I think we just have to believe in the heart of the cards. Or I guess the balls of the flips. Balls of the flips. But, oh, God! No! No! I believed in the balls. Press 1 if you didn't believe in the balls. Because somebody out there didn't. Alright, so they'll just go Cypher Maniac for everything they need. And then I guess, what? I have to use Find a Friend? But that's impossible. I'm a grown man. Those things don't happen. But yes, ABC, thank you for the sub. We're still over 100 subs. That's pretty crazy. That's just so much money. Yeah, you're squawking your Billy until it hardens. But this, okay, we got this. Gholdengo is a free matchup. They're obviously going to be able to attack this turn, but they do have to get 3 energy. Maybe they don't. You know, maybe they forget to get a superior or something. Okay, okay. We're getting closer to the Dunsparce. We're getting much, much closer to the Dunsparce. Well, that's not great because now they have all the things. And okay, so if I have, oh my God, wait, they Cypher Maniac'd and didn't get an energy? They're trolling with us for sure right now, right? They have to be trolling. All right, so let's just put everyone back in the deck because we need to start getting some basics here. The Dunsparce has dried up. Oh crap. This is no good. Okay. My options, no, I can't risk it, right? I was like, well, I can try to like retreat into a Dunsparce because Find a Friend does let you just get like anyone. Or we can just go for 4 heads, baby, and still somehow not take a knockout. All right, 50-50. Somehow. It's kind of crazy that we just did 4 heads and we only did 240 damage. So right now we are knocking out, we're taking 2 prizes. And then, okay, I'm trying to piece this together. If they manage to take a knockout here and they put 1 more Gholdengo in play, I can counter catcher the Pheasantipity, knock it out. They knock out my Dunsparce EX easily, and then I de-evolution for game. We absolutely got this. Everyone, hold on to your butts. If your hands are not onto your cheeks right now, oh, this is even better. You know, having triple Dunsparce is kind of weird when you have no Dunsparce. Okay. I'm getting hard. Except, oh God, because my plan was to go counter catcher on the Pheasantipity. Oh, as long as your hands are on someone's cheeks, I don't care whose cheeks. As long as they're on some cheeks. Okay, so we do have a bosses in the deck. We do have another counter catcher. I think, yeah, we just go attach there. I think we just believe that we're going to see our other counter catcher or our bosses because, oh no. Oh, that's not good. All right, well, we can win the game with the Dunsparce if we just flip, what, 1 heads here? That's all we needed was 1. BDCGL listened. We did 30 damage for a KO. It's not how you draw it up, but it's not how you come, it's how you finish, right? That old saying. Okay, so we got our other Caterpie out of the prizes. I'm no longer in a situation where I can counter catcher the Pheasantipity and knock it out. But if they put that Gholdengo in there, then we just go to Dunsparce this guy. I have to find the freaking Dudunsparce, but we just Dudunsparce that guy and go from there. And I'm willing to risk everything on a research, right? Because I put 3 Super Rod and a Lana's Aid. 3 Super Rod and a Lana's Aid in this deck. Because that's how much I don't trust BDCGL. And a Legacy Energy, because if you get screwed over by prizes, you're bad. Butterfree next turn and then to Dunsparce. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely options here. I'm going to put up the Dunsparce and see what happens, because yeah, we do have the Butterfree. Oh, okay, yeah, I think that kind of clinches it. We just retreat, do the thingy thing, play with our balls, have fun. Yeah, let's I think we just go Lana's Aid, everything back in. So let's get you, and you. And then yeah, we're just gonna retreat. The fact that we just haven't like found a Dunsparce since that, what, first turn or something is kind of crazy. And then we go Scale Hurricane, so I do need 2 heads. I do need 2 heads to put me in de-evolution range. Oh, okay. Okay, we're tied again. We're tied again. Okay, just ignore that, okay? I'm doing all this live. The YouTube audience is like, this isn't edited very well. Actually, I went and watched Ludwig go across Japan from tip to tip. You know, maybe he's going to go from taint to taint in Canada next, but I watched Ludwig go from tip to tip. He didn't edit that, okay? He had an RV of people who to edit his videos. I do this live, okay? Okay, A-Swang, don't be mean, okay? I won the first game in spirit. BDCGL decided I didn't deserve to win that first game. And for the YouTube audience, I'm going to cut out that first game because, you know, this game's going on forever. But it was all PDCGL's fault that I lost. We're gonna win with the de-evolution. I mean, this is beautiful. This is the I'm Legend's mom of outcomes here. Sure, A-Swing. You think a Butterfree deck is gonna have wins? You think I'm gonna win with this thing? I mean, YouTube audience, please keep watching the video because I mean, come on, we just beat Gholdengo. We just beat Gholdengo with this thing. So I actually have multiple win conditions, which is kind of funny, because I do have the Dunsparce Counter Catcher KO on Pheasantipity. I have, the Dunsparce KO on whoever I want. But we're going for the de-evolution play, baby. And the busted Legacy Energy, way better than Neutralization Zone. All right, so let's go. I mean, yeah, let's see what happens. I'm going to give the game every chance to let me do funny thing. Okay, that is not it. I want you to do funny thing, PDCGL. This is your one chance to make it happen, okay? I'm going to give you every freaking opportunity to do funny thing. All right, so we want Budew, we want Rabsca, we don't want Butterfree, and then we don't want the energy. So let's get these 2 idiots out of the deck. Let's thin, and let's go play with our Rod. I want to put... Yeah, I guess I do want to have Caterpie, Metapod, Butterfree. Okay, don't screw me over here. I want to play with some Dudu. Hey, we got all the stuff. We got everything, baby. Okay, so they're not going to be expecting this, and there's no way they can win. I also didn't get the de-evolution, but I guess we can try to get the de-evolution off of this. So we have multiple win conditions. I'm going to be drawing 6 cards. We have multiple win conditions. Okay, well, that's not that. Okay, and then let's draw 3 more. Come on, I believe in you. Hey, we got there. They're just like, oh, you can only do 240. You can't take a knockout. What's that? What's that? Oh, I almost clicked Tenacious Tail. More like Tenacious D, am I right? More like Tenacious D's. Look at the, I love the hop animation that makes no sense. It's probably the game breaking. But yes, whenever you devolve one of your opponent's Pokemon, they do this little jumping effect. And it makes no sense, and I doubt the PDCGL dev intended for that to happen. And we prized the bosses, so PDCGL wanted us to fail, but we have 50% success rate on coin flips. We just took a Dunsparce de-evolution win. We're gonna keep winning. I guarantee you, YouTube audience, this is not gonna be the only win you see. We're gonna get 1,000,000 wins, 100 years of winning with Butterfree. All right, YouTube audience, get ready for the greatest play you've ever seen in the history of the universe. Trust your pilot's gonna suck their butt clean. Okay, let's go. We got this. I'd really like a Butterfree off of this. Give me a Butterfree and I'm so happy. Oh man. That means we're gonna win. So all I need is what, 2 heads here? I mean, obviously I need 2 heads for paralysis, but I need 2 heads to take the knockout because they're playing for Regraph, which is a huge problem for us. But if we just get 2 heads, that's the KO. Okay, well I don't need 4. I didn't need 4. Okay? BDCGO, just give me the coin flips that I need. Okay, I didn't freaking need 4. Okay, so we can definitely win this one now. Obviously, the Monkey Dory throws a wrench in all the plans. But if I can... yeah, but like my Monkey Dory... It's going to be interesting. Because if I can just get my FROSLASS set up... The problem is that I got a FROSLASS in my hand and I'm about to use... There's an Artisan. That's good. So I think we go for Snorunt. We put the Monkey Dory down. Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon. Another Grass-Weak Pokemon. Thank you very much. The problem is that we just went like 10 turns without getting a supporter. And all we had to do was rely on Maractus. So yeah, the Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon doesn't mean anything. It's weak to, yeah, it's weak to grass. They gave me the Artisan. They have a fully blinged out deck except for this random Milotic, right? Like every card in their deck is fully blinged out. Then so they're going, I think they're going for all of the arts on Milotic. All right, so I'm not really worried about anything other than just not finding cards to play. Because if I can knock out the Monkey Dory, we should be okay. Right, I also believe this is a Legacy Energy build. It's either Legacy Energy or Neutralization Zone. But obviously Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon will go through that, and that's not good. Okay, just don't suck my butt, okay? Okay, there's an Arven. I don't think we're going for Arven here, right? We go Snorunt. We have Legacy Energy. Pokemon League HQ is also really strong. We have a lot of gas in the deck. All I really need right now is an energy. That's it. So I'm really regretting not putting the cards back in with Super Rod. Okay, we got the energy. We have the Butterfree. So let's go Earthen Vessel away the Cleffa. Actually, no, I guess we want to get rid of the Rare Candy because the Cleffa could be played in a pinch. So if it wanted to pinch my balls, it could do that. And then we go Basic Energy. Again, Monkey Dory, bit of a problem, but it'll be fine because we're going to flip 2 heads here and we're going to see what happens. 1, yes, no. Ah, damn it. This was... I didn't need 4 heads on that turn, okay? You could have given me 2. Could have given me 2 that turn and 2 this turn and everything's great. Okay. So the strategy now is I have to Iono them into nothing. And then we have to devolve them, right? So I have to Iono them to 1 card, use de-evolution, and then just hope they don't get it like that, I think is the play. So, okay, there's a Legacy Energy. Actually, that could be good. Huh. So let's go Snorunt down. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need that FROSLASS. We have a choice right now. I can Legacy Energy the Monkey Dory, put 30 damage on someone, and then, yeah, I guess I kind of have to do that. Or we just believe in the heart of the cards. This is really an awkward position, though. Because if they just win if I don't get FROSLASS. Let's believe in the heart of the cards, right? We came here to believe in the heart of the cards. Let's believe in the heart of the cards. Oh, we got it! I should not have done that in any universe. I should not have done that, but we got it, baby. Okay, so I want to go play with my balls. Oh, we don't have anybody useful. That's unfortunate. All right, so let's go Scale Hurricane. We got this. Literally, if we flip 4 heads, we didn't. Oh, okay, we got 2. So, is there any chance that I win this game? Like, they have the Monkey Dory. I Iono'd me into like nothing. All my good energy is on the bottom of my deck. You know, I'm out of Caterpie. I don't think... Oh, they just have another Monkey Dory. Is that what's about to happen? We're about to get Monkey Doried? Oh, no, they got a Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon. And an Arven for a switch or something, probably, right? Which is Pokevital A. You're playing Pokevital A in this economy. Okay, so if I get a... There's 2 Counter Catcher in the deck. There's Arven, there's Iono, there's Research, there's Surfer. Oh my god! We got the Counter Catcher! Okay, so this could happen. This could absolutely happen right now. Yeah, I think I just have to believe right now in the heart of the cards. I'm gonna need to flip 2 heads though. So let's go into you. We're gonna go Scale Hurricane, and then we can win with a de-evolution maybe? No, yes. Here we go. Okay, that's 3 and 1. 36 and 32, baby. Okay, we got this. We freaking got this. This is gonna be a research or something. Oh, that's... Well, we might be able to trap the Fan Rotom. Right? Because if they just suck a butt, we might be able to trap the Fan Rotom. And then I just need de-evolution or something. Oh, this is going to come down to it. So I can bosses the Fan Rotom. They got Hypno Splash. That's okay. Oh, we got this. We got this. I don't know what's going to happen with the Cornerstone Mask, but we got this. I mean, I don't know. This is uncharted territory. This is the Nathan Drake of territory. It's uncharted. Okay. Oh, there's an Arven. I don't think I can do too much. Yeah, I guess I can't. Yeah, I guess we get the Cleffa because it doesn't matter. And then what? Arven gets me Counter Catcher and de-evolution. So actually I think that might be GG, right? If I go Counter Catcher, de-evolute, but I don't have the energy. Oh, that's so unfortunate. I don't have the energy, so we have to go... I think we have to go bosses the Fan Rotom, and then that'll buy me a turn. And then we just have to hope I draw the energy naturally. Obviously, if they just go for an ass landing or they get... Okay, well, that was... I played that game perfectly. Okay, YouTube audience, this is the game. This is the game where everything is going to go right. You're all going to be like, damn, Pilot's goated at this game. I wish I could be inside him. This is going to be amazing. All right, so let's get rid of the grass energy. Oh, God. Okay, no, this is fine. Everyone is panicking for no reason. We have Legacy Energy already. The game gave me a Legacy Energy. No, we had to use the Bug Catching Set first because I was going to use Iris. I knew that if I'm going to use Iris, then I needed to try to thin the deck, or thin the hand first as well as the deck, because Iris is a discard 1 card and draw up to 6. I thought we'd get playable cards, but PDCGL decided not to do that. PDCGL said, no, I don't want you to get playable cards. All right, so next turn is pretty simple. We just go up with the Caterpie with the Legacy Energy on it. I think we just go Poffin and TM Evolution and suck all the butts. All right, so, and then we go, yeah, we Metapod this one, and then we save the Iono, because you would not believe how many times I am in a situation where I have Iono and Arven in my starting hand, and I'm like, oh, Arven isn't powerful enough, I have to use Iono, and then I Iono, and I get 6 useless cards, and I top deck nothing for 3 turns, and I lose the game. And Xenomorph? Well, the thing is that if I use Buddy-Buddy Poffin to get the Caterpie, then that means there's less of a chance for me to get Caterpie off of the Bug Catching Set. So the reason I went for the Bug Catching Set first is because I had presumably 4 Caterpie in the deck, and I wanted as many Caterpie, and then I knew that the Buddy-Buddy Poffin would get me, so I was trying to increase the chances of me getting Caterpie, which I know it's just in this situation, right? In this situation, I think that's what I had to do. All right, so let's just go Buddy-Buddy Poffin and TM Evolution. We got this. They're only going to be taking one total prize. We're going to be fine. Thank you for the win, for having my back, because that's where my butt is, and that's what you like seeing. All right, so we're going to go. We have the Butterfree in our hand, so I think we just go for a FROSLASS and a Metapod. Okay, we get a Metapod, we get a FROSLASS. We are in this. We are so in this. Then we Super Rod, we get Butterfree, and then we just need an energy. We have 3 Bug Catching Set. We should have 5 Grass Energy. And to the YouTube audience, I apologize that, you know, it's just more Gholdengo. But Gholdengo is literally the only deck that Butterfree can beat. What I have learned is that this is not a world where Butterfree can succeed. You know, you got your Dragapults, your Monkey Dories, Scale Hurricane. You're doing what? 120 in Paralysis, but Paralysis is not guaranteed. And when you want to do 120 in Paralyzed because your deck is trying to take a slower approach to winning, then PTCGL is just like, oh, what's that? You want 4 heads? I'll give you 4 heads. And Mr. Moundu, you're not taking into effect the getting screwed factor. Well, no, remember. So the argument that we're having is that I had Iris in my starting hand, and I wanted to draw as many cards off of Iris as well. So it's like I wanted to maximize my Caterpie, and then Buddy, like I can see the arguments to both sides, and it's kind of it's just you know, which is better, lotioning the feet or lotioning your hands to lotion the feet? And it's like, well, both are fine. And oh yeah, no matter what I would have done, PTCGL would have screwed me over. I think that's fair to say. Okay, they have activated my trap card. Crap, they have Scizor. They have Scizor. That's okay. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. Yep. Okay, we got this. They are probably just going to choose to not evolve, but that could screw them over in the long run. Well, that's, yeah. This card has literally never done anything. I've been playing Butterfree for over 2 hours. Pokemon League HQ has done 0 things this entire game. Like, even against basic heavy decks, it still does nothing. Just a Grass Energy. Okay, see? Now is where you use Poffin before Bug Catching Set because I need an energy. So we have, should be 5. We have 4 Grass Energy. Oh God, please don't screw me over. What do I do if this screws me over? I don't even know. All right, so we go Bug Catching Set, please. Yes! Oh, okay. We're still screwed, but what if we're not? Did you ever think about that? All right, so just 2 heads. If I can just get 2 heads, we should be okay for like the rest of the game, because this will set me up for the rest of the game. Just 2 heads. Just no! Oh my God! How are you doing this to me? I just 50%. That's all I'm asking for. You know, I just need 50%. You know, Jeff Bezos' ex-wife only needed 50%. I want 50%. And Skybreaker, that always blame PTCGL when things don't go your way, because everyone just sort of nods in agreement without thinking. Okay, so do I just put everything on this in Scizor? Does the Scizor just get everything here? Okay, so I think the plan is we go Arven. Oh wait, am I out of? I think I'm out of TM Evolution. Yeah, we already used our TM Evolution, so we're out of that. So I have to go for Bug Catching Set and something. I can't go for I could go for De-Evolution, but I think we have to save the De-Evolution for the end of the game. So maybe I should bring up this guy. Or do I bring up the Scizor? Huh. Maybe. I don't know. I think De-Evolution is probably going to be our win condition, as it almost always is. But if we don't get the De-Evolution, what's the play? Right? The Arven has been massively disappointing in decks that don't play Dunsparce. I think that a Dunsparce build of Butterfree is the best way to do it. Yeah, I think that's the play. It's just, where do we send the energy? I think we send it to the Scizor. Because what? I have one ability Pokemon? Yes, they can knock out my FROSLASS through weakness, but like I have one ability Pokemon, so I'd rather it be on the Scyther. And then, yeah, we forced the evolution. At least that'll put some pings on them. So yeah, I guess that's the play. Ooh, okay. Okay, I think we still stay the course, though. I think we go Super Rod, or do we go Bug Catching Set? Because we're not going to go Devo. I think we go Handy Fan, Super Rod, and then let's Counter Catcher the other one. That might actually be the play here. So let's put all these guys back in. I'm gonna have to, you know, mess around with that energy in a second, which could be a little sketchy. So let's go Handy Fan, and then, oh, I forgot that I didn't do the thing. Okay, so yes, we have to force the evolution. We're gonna harden, and then we're just gonna put the energy on the Scyther. I forgot that we didn't have a Butterfree, but that's fine. I should have gone up with anyone except Metapod, but don't worry about it, okay? I wasn't thinking. How many gifted subs to get your... You want another custom emote? I don't know, Mr. Mountain Dew. I mean, it was like, what, 50 for the first one? And then it took me until, like, you got to 100 before I was able to deliver. So, I do play Rare Candy. Have I gotten rid of any? Oh, no, I haven't. We're going to be able to draw 7. I can almost guarantee you we're going to top deck a Rare Candy, and I'm going to have to research into it. But did they code breaking? They did not code breaking, so there's a chance they just have to use minor errand running here, unless they obviously have a switch. But we're slowly getting there. We are slowly getting to a situation where we might win this game. It is highly unlikely, but we are potentially in a situation where we can do something. And I think if they... Yeah, like, because if they go up with the dude, then we're fine. Punishing Scissors does 60. So that's only a knockout on Caterpie. Yeah, so they're just going for the TM evolution. This is great. Okay, lots of metal. That's less good. But if they just go TM evolution, go get double the Dunsparce, then that's just another turn of FROSLASS. Oh, this is great. It also leads me to my next question. If I get a Butterfree, do we use it? And Mr. Mountain Dew, well, what would you want your next emote to be is the question. Like, I gave you the perfect emote. Everyone spam your Mr. Mountain Dew emotes, because they're literally the best. Because, like, I think we just win through de-evolution. Okay, well, it doesn't matter now. we didn't even get anything. Okay, so I think we risk it to get the biscuit here. Actually, do we put the other FROSLASS down? Maybe we don't. Maybe we save the FROSLASS here. Yeah, believe it or not, we're going to save the FROSLASS. I know that seems really strange. Like, why wouldn't you put the FROSLASS in play? Because if they just go attach to the Gimme Duel, retreat into Scizor, they knock out my Metapod. And as you can see, I have nothing cool happening in my hand right now. Like, yeah, that's the perfect emote. It's a mountain spewing Mountain Dew. That's like the magnum opus. Because all we have to do is knock out these stupid Gimme Duel, and they're going to give me a game for the YouTube video, and that's all I care about is the YouTube audience. They put a Pheasantipity down. Oh, that's so GG. That is absolute GG territory. Okay, next turn, I think we have to go Arven for Bug Catching Set, and then like another Handy Fan. Okay, so it looks like they're going to do the retreat. See, I told you. Literal genius. Literal genius here. You are not... Oh, crap. Okay, maybe not a genius, but... that's actually fine. It's actually really bad, but it's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. I'm not worried. You're worried. We're going to Reskeet for the Beastie. Okay, so let's go... I think we go Arven for... Oh, we can't go for Rare Candy, because that would be dumb. Okay, so Handy Fan. And then Bug Catching Set. Okay, get a Butterfree. Crap. Metapod's fine. Okay, and then we go Metapod. Butterfree. And then Handy Fan on you. Energy there. Okay. And then Super Rod. These 3 back in. We go Fartazon. Is there any way that I win this game? You know, I'm looking at this. It really doesn't seem like this deck is good. You know, it really, you know, this might be a hot take, but I don't think this Butterfree is very good. You know, I'm trying to entertain the masses. Okay, we did get the paralysis. That's really good. It's not a knockout, but this is kind of the situation that I envisioned when I was building this deck was you paralyze their active so they can't do anything, then you chew them up with FROSLASS. That was the whole strategy. That's why I originally had like a Brute Bonnet strategy. But it's just, oh my God. Okay, that's fine. Because again, we're going to control their energy. We're going to control their energy the entire game. It's going to be great. And the problem here is if I handy fan onto the Pheasantipity, that could just be like 100 damage, but like they're 2 turns away from that. This isn't working. No, this is working. This is working as intended. This is all part of the strategy. Okay, so we're going to handy fan. I think we have to put it on the Pheasantipity. They don't have a bosses this turn. They're not going to have access to Counter Catcher. Energy Search Pro is their A spec. There's a very slim chance that we can win this one. The de-evolution could be good. I'm pretty sure I have freaking counter. We have a Counter Catcher somewhere. Okay, they're going to make it rain. We're going to Iono them. I think I have to Night Stretcher, unfortunately, for a Butterfree. Oh, they got triple Gholdengo. Okay, de-evolution for the game here. And then we have to deal with a Scizor somehow, but that could be fine. How many retrievals are they? I don't think it matters, right? They're down 1. How many superiors are they down? 1. Okay, so we put it on the... Wait, they only did 100? Oh, they made an oopsie. They only did 100. Oh, is that GG? What's their... Was that like some crazy plan? Maybe they have some crazy plan that we don't know about. Okay, then we go Metapod, and then I think I judge them to 4. Because we're not going to take a knockout this turn. Okay, there's the judge. There's the Counter Catcher. Oh, okay. Do we Counter Catcher the Scyther this turn, or do we just go for Scale Hurricane? I think the Scale Hurricane. Just 2 heads. Just 2 heads. Not 3. Not 4. No. No, that's fine. Because it's... Oh, it's 210. No, we didn't... This is what happens. It's like, oh, you wanted 4 heads, right? No, I didn't. I wanted 2. I wanted to FROSLASS them into the Stone Age. Like they were queens. But that's the problem, is when you get 4 heads, you wanted 2. And when you go 0 for 4, you needed 2. I just want 50%. Like the YouTube audience who skipped ahead to this part of the video, like, oh, 60 and 52 on coin flips? Things have been going great. No, because it's 4 and 0, and then 0 and 4. All right, but we did take prizes. They made an oopsie. They have to get Metal Energy back. So they have to find a Metal Energy, first of all, which isn't going to be the easiest thing. And then I guess I put the energy on the Dunsparce? Is that what I do? Oh, this is the game. We can do this. They made an oopsie. We got the Legacy Energy. We got all the handy fans. But like I'm just not quite there yet. Maybe they didn't get no, they don't have a medal in the discard, so they don't have it. Right? They think they have a medal, but they don't. Wait, was there a medal? No, there wasn't a medal in their discard, was there? Yeah, it was a lightning. Okay, so they'll take the KO. They're down a Turo. We have a FROSLASS. I think this is the turn where we go Counter Catcher the Scizor. Like, how do you have another bosses? Oh, man. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. They're gonna still have to go through 2 Butterfree, hopefully. Okay, and then there's an Iono. All right, so we go Metapod, and then Nest Ball, which we don't want. How many we do have a Night Stretcher, which is okay. And then, God. Okay, so I think if we go for Arven, they have to be out of bosses at this point, right? They absolutely have to be out of bosses. So I think we go Night Stretcher for the FROSLASS. Get the FROSLASS out because we are probably going to need those pings to win the game. And then we go Scale Hurricane. Why is this so stressful? Okay, yep. Just two. Just two. Just two. Thank you. Thank you. That's all I wanted was two. It's so simple. Pretend like they're butt cheeks. 2 is the perfect number. 3 is fine sometimes, but 1 and 0 are bad. Okay? 2 is perfect. They got the Dunsparce. They don't have another Turo. It is Primetime Wizard. If we lose this game, I am blaming you. Just want to point that one out. I am absolutely blaming you if we win this game. But they're down a Switch. They're down a Turo. There's no way Gholdengo's playing any more of that stuff. No, Corey, no. They are not playing Monkey Dory, okay? We have seen too much Monkey Dory. There's no more monkeying around. Okay, so I think the play now is we go for the Scizor, right? We go for the Scizor now, and... Oh, they are for sure going for Monkey Dory. They are for sure going for a Monkey Dory, right? Oh, they're not. Okay. Okay, so I think... Therefore, I ham. Because if we get 2 heads flips, that's 90. Or no. We go for the Pheasantipity. We go for the Pheasantipity, right? Pheasantipity 100% of the time. Oh no. Okay, so we have to go for the Pheasantipity. Oh, I feel so bad doing this, but the Pheasantipity is a win here. We win if the Pheasantipity gets knocked out, or if we can at least paralyze them. If we can paralyze them, we'll be okay. Pheasantipity, you gotta do this, bro. You gotta do this, bro. I guess we want to thin the deck as much as possible. But what if some bad things happen? Well, we don't want that. Okay, just 2 heads. All I want is 2 heads. 3 would be perfect, because then we definitely win. Okay, we got 2. We got 2. This is like this is the acceptance phase of playing a Butterfree deck. You know, we went to the denial. We went whatever the other steps are. This is the acceptance that I'm okay with just 2. I think that's GG, right? Because then I can just manually retreat. And then we win. Right? Because we can't risk a Monkey Dory turn. If they just have a freaking Monkey Dory, they can take a 2-prize turn. And that would be awful. That would be awful. And if De-Evolution's the last freaking card in the deck, okay. There's no way they have a Monkey... It really doesn't seem like they have Monkey Dory. Right? That's the thing you have to ask yourself when you're facing off against Gholdengos. Do you have a Monkey Dory? Okay, I think we have to do it, right? I believe we have to do the De-Evolution this turn. And then just hope that they don't have PAL Pad. And then hope that they don't have PAL Pad. Turo up the Pheasantipity, okay? I think that's the play. Right? We have to do it. There's no way around this. We have to go Surfer into De-Evolution. And that's it. And that's the whole play. I love the jump. The jump makes no sense. Okay, they got the Scyther. Okay, they have no more Gholdengo. They have a jammed up hand. Yeah, it's literally and figuratively GG, right? Because they can't use Monkey. They can't take a knockout this turn, right? There is no one they can use to take a KO this turn unless they have Monkey Dory, Darkness Energy, Scizor. No, I know they have the Scizor. No, you don't. If they have Monkey Dory, bosses, Darkness Energy, Scizor, that's game, because then they just bring up the FROSLASS and knock it out. The Dunsparce, okay, as long as you don't have Monkey Dory Darkness. Okay, what is happening? What is happening here? Please don't, whatever you're thinking of doing, don't do it. We have to end the stream. You're under 5 minutes. This is the game to end all games. Lee, I am the king. I'm UD. Yes, I am UD. Confirmed. Everyone type it in the comments. You are UD. You are goated. You believe in the heart of the cards and the taint of the card. I don't know. But there we go. I am the UD Moto of PTCGL. No one can believe that's not Butterfree. This is Butterfree. If you face Gholdengo every game, you have like a 50% win rate. But if you face any other deck, you'll lose every single game. Just never. Even if we get a reflip, just never play Butterfree. Never do it. For your well-being, never do it.